Hey everybody, so a little earlier, I was going to see if that time frame works for those of you who watch these. This one's kind of a little bit of a question and answer, but it's kind of more of how do I say that? The question is not asked, how do I want to? The question is asked, why can't I stick to this? So if you are checking this out live or you're going to check out the replay, still go ahead and answer in the comments like, yes, I've struggled to want to fill in the blank. Okay, you can say whatever it is that you're wanting to want to, or you want to and you just can't. And of course, if you're like me, you just think of the movie with Jennifer Aniston. It's fun. Was it The Breakup? Where it's like, I want you to want to do the dishes, right? Like, as your coach, I want you to want to be healthy. As your friend, I want you to want to be healthy. As your mom, kids, I want you to want to be healthy, right? The thing is, that's kind of easy to do sometimes, but it's not easy to do for the long haul. So I wrote some notes so I stay focused and on topic here, because this one is a big one. Because for me as a health coach, I care about the long term. I know you might come in with short-term goals of looking better, toning up, losing some weight. Those are all good things. But even to reach those shorter term goals, it's going to take a lot of work. And it's not just like a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week work. And especially like if you want this to be something that's sustainable. So my clients typically are like-minded and they have that long-term approach. Like they want to be healthy. Healthy is not just like not sick. It's everything. It's like feeling vibrant and abundant. So it's really important to me. Anyways, okay, I already got off track. Sorry. So me too. I don't always want to exercise. I don't always want to eat healthy. I don't always want to do the things that I know are good for me. Okay, I get that. I don't expect anyone to be a robot. I'm not a robot. I want to go out on a limb maybe and say, yeah, that's normal. Okay, it's okay to have that fleeting want. A lot of people panic and be like, oh my gosh, I'm just not cut out for this. I can't do this because I don't want to all the time. It's okay if you don't want to all the time. What is not okay is if you just sit in that and then wait, you allow yourself to kind of drift around until the next burst of inspiration or motivation hits you, okay? I'm not okay with that level of drifting. I want you to have the tools that get you back to wanting to. So whether it's just visual reminders, having a coach in your back pocket, where it's like, nope, this is a regular thing. I'm going to constantly be pushing you in that direction because I know this is what you want in the long term, even if you're not feeling it right now. I have a couple random tangents about that, but I'm going to skip those because I know these get long and it's hard to even focus for that long. So focus, though, is the magic word, is having something to focus on that'll bring you back to that want to. And this is me getting, again, very personal, like I tend to do on these. I think what often causes our lack of sustained level of motivation, if you will, that wanting to want to, even when it gets hard, it's normal to not to. But I think if we turn it around and we focus on truly loving ourselves and valuing ourselves, we truly care about our well-being and, either have that written down in a journal somewhere or be constantly writing down every day, like something you're grateful for about your body. That this can really help be like an anchor that brings you back. It's really easy. I feel like a lot of us tend to, or a lot of things I see, I should say that way, on social media and that kind of stuff. A lot of us were focused on appearance or we're focused on our own comfort level. And maybe if we focused a little bit more on truly loving ourselves, that want to will be there. Okay, and here's where I'm getting at that. So think about this. Your mom got your baby's starting to eat foods, right? You don't just go give your baby Oreos. You don't give your baby French fries. Okay, I mean, I did when they were like 11 months, but right away, right? You follow what is good for them. You either spend a lot of time and energy making homemade baby foods, or you spend a ton of money on those little pouches. Like, I did both. I just spent time and money in both areas. Because they fight it and you're like, oh no, they don't like it, but you've got to eat it, baby. Like, I love you so much. I want you to be big and healthy, right? Like, we baby them and we know what's good for them, so we keep doing it. They don't know. They don't necessarily want to eat those foods, but we don't just give in and give them, like I said, the Oreos. You don't give them the puffs all the time first. Not that puffs are bad. They're occupying. They're not nutritious, though, just in case you were wondering. That's not like a nutritious food. Okay. But so think about this like that. You take care of your baby. You feed your baby because you love your baby. You want to feed it the good, healthy things. And what if you applied that thinking to you? Like, I love myself. I want to take care of myself. So I'm going to eat this, or I'm maybe not going to eat this and I'm going to have this instead. Or I love myself. I want to be able to, one day have grandkids and play with them. I'm going to take care of my body now so that I can do it. I know it's a long-term thing. It's a delayed gratification thing, and that is hard, right? But just having those thoughts that you can turn to, because you are important to somebody else, especially if you're a mom. You are worth being healthy, okay? It's not going to be okay if you just go through life beating yourself up or drifting around, like I said, waiting for your next round of motivation to come in. You've got to have these things that pull you back to that lifestyle. Part of the reason I've really gotten excited and made health coaching an official thing that I offer in terms of programming and consistency now that my kids are all in school is because I know that it's hard. And I've been working with people on like a hobby level for many years now, just kind of doing things, as they come up. And I'm so tired of hearing people say, oh, I fell off the wagon. And I have said that, absolutely. And I even say it like flippantly sometimes, like I don't actually mean it. But I don't think our lifestyle should be a wagon we fall off of. If that's your goal, then you're not really identifying yourself as a healthy person. And I'm already going off another tangent. So I'm going to stop. I wanted to leave you with like a little mantra or an affirmation, I guess. What's the difference between a mantra and an affirmation? Does anybody know? Can someone tell me? I guess I could look it up, but I'm wanting to know if you think of them like I do as kind of one and the same. You can write this down. You can customize it, make it your own. Absolutely. When you catch yourself being like, I don't want to, so I don't want to, so I'm not going to, or something. If you're saying like, no, I don't want to do that, I'm not going to. When you know it's something you really should do, or that you want to, I want you to want to eat healthy. I want you to want to do your workout today. Those types of things. When you find yourself in that situation, you can pause and go, okay, yeah, accept it, right? Feel it, own it. So you say, I may not want to, fill in the blank, but I can show myself love, or show my kids love even, because I know that helps when you think if you're doing it for somebody else too. Although I really do want you to focus on loving yourself. Like you are doing this for you. But I can show myself love, or I can represent love to my kids by doing blah, 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 fill in the blank. And then just go do it. You don't have to want to do stuff to do it, right? Like I never want to do the laundry, but I do it. That's important to know too. You don't have to want to do something to do it. So don't freak out if you're like, I don't want to. Get over being comfortable and doing everything you want. Sometimes we just have to be grown-ups and be responsible. That's honest. Filter. Got it. All right. So, what do you think about that? Does that resonate with you? Does that make sense? Have you heard that before? Can you see that being helpful at all? I'd love to know what you think. This is kind of like a lot of people have to say, well, what do you do as a health coach? So a lot of people know that I just do like personal training type stuff, or like ab rehab, where we're focusing on, getting your body to work after pregnancy or during pregnancy, that type of thing. The health coaching is a lot more of this mindset and behavior and just structuring your life so that healthy is normal. Now, your version of healthy is going to be different than everyone else's, and that's okay. As the coach, I'm kind of there to help you set up your guardrails and help guide you in the direction that you need to go. Be your support network, offer tons of resources like that. So yeah, they're talking sessions. online, which is even cooler, so you don't have to be local. If you are local, I am able to meet in person. However, a lot of people are really liking the online option, which is cool, even if you are local. And keep an eye out for some local events, because there's a new collective going on and there's some really cool people in there working really hard to help moms to be, new moms, caregivers, that whole awesome phase of life that it can be like, what just happened? So cool. That's it for this week. Again, you can always submit questions that you want me to answer related to prenatal, postnatal, I'm not gonna say like parenting, but how to maybe balance healthy and parenting, or how to incorporate it. I can maybe answer, or at least point you in directions, as well as more questions about health coaching or lifestyle type stuff. Yeah, I'm happy to answer them. So tune in next week. Also, last thing, if you know you don't catch these lives and you're like, oh shoot, she did one, and then, Facebook, you don't always see stuff. I don't even see stuff for all the groups and pages I do. Like, it's crazy. I do send out links. I put these on YouTube, so you can always find me there. But I also send out the videos and any other exciting things that happen during the week to my mailing list. So if you want to get on that mailing list so you never miss a video, it's also really easy to ask questions through that too. Go ahead and use the email sign up link over on the side of this page, or hit the contact us, and that will work too. So have a great day. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'd love to know what you think.